Say hello, everybody.
Hello.
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 All right, and I'm going to go down the chat list here. Actually, I'm going to go based on what we see in Fantasy Grounds. Fantasy Grounds is the live window right now. Allow me to introduce Gimble, Oneshoe, Tauren.
Hello.
Go ahead. Oh yes. Now, question, because I've seen you spell it two ways. Is it T-A-U or just T-U?
What?
Your last name.
Tauren. Tauren.
Alright, cool. So we fixed a problem right off the bat. Up next, we have the half-elf sorcerer, Castellan. Very
Hello.
bold. Much wizard, yes.
Well, shadowy, so maybe not all super bold.
Feel the edge.
Super
Let it flow
edge.
through you.
It will cut your grass.
And now we have probably the most bizarre character of the group, Throom, the Loxodon Bard.
Me?
Yes, yes, you.
Hi.
Hello. The crowd says hi. The invisible crowd. And then after Throom, we have Zune, the Redeemed. That is
Hello.
that's our kobold monk. And last, but certainly not. Go ahead. What's up?
No. I was just thinking. It's fine. Definitely not having dark thoughts.
All right, and last but not least, the Warforged fighter, simply called Blade.
Ugh.
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 All right. Well, if that's all, let us begin. Now, before we sat down this evening, we actually filled most of you in on your little backstory. And we're going to pick up with our kobold hero here, since everyone else kind of got introduced to the setting, and I left him for last because I had special plans for the kobold.
Oh dear. Listen does
yes.
not like these plans.
Well, we're gonna have to get used to this. Now, what can you tell us about Zun's backstory? Zun, I'm sorry. How do you pronounce it?
That depends on where you want him to start. From the beginning or just recent history?
Let's go recent history. What was Zun doing before he got drafted on this little adventure?
Well, he was tending to the farm that was in his monk order. They like to be self-dependent. You know, that whole hermit lifestyle. Then he caught wind that, hey, there might be some money made in adventuring. And that good old kobold greed got the best of him. So he went out.
All right. Well, Zun, your story begins much like several of the other players. As you were visiting a tavern, making your merry way across the lands of Faerun, a man dressed in bright colors and various sashes approached you and asked you in a thick accent, "You are adventurer?"
Yes I am.
This pleased the man. Very good. There is much money and adventure to be had in the land of Barovia. I give you a map. And he does. He pulls a parchment out of some hidden place in his sashes. He's got several, and they're all different colors. And he hands you this map. And he says, if you follow the road north into mountains, you will come across Lush Valley. Borovia is a great land. Very nice land. You go there. You seek out Madam Ava. She have job. And after
So long
giving
as
you
I get paid.
in much gold and renown to be had, you go.
And he is already going.
Well, sure enough, Zun follows the map, and he comes across this great gap in the mountains with a road leading into it. An ominous fog spilling out of it as he travels deeper and deeper into the valley. Fog so thick that it becomes nearly impossible to see. After a while, darkness settles in as you continue down this road into a forest and then potentially out the other side. Now in this mist-filled, dark valley, in the distance, you can see a single speck of light, which you hope is a village.
Yes, village would be nice.
You continue down the dirt road, and it begins to drizzle. A very light, almost soothing rain. And you reach this lamppost. And sure enough, there's a village silently looming before you. All the windows ahead of you are dark. But what's worse is you can hear other sets of footsteps gathering around you steadily. And without warning, a tall creature that you have never encountered before looms out of the darkness, carrying, let me see, a set of drums? It was a set of drums. This great gray tusked creature appears before you, almost menacingly, and says,
Who goes there?
And in response, he screams like a gecko. Just looks him dead in the eyes and starts screaming.
you got a screaming kobold in front of you. How do you react?
I want to know who he is. I asked him a question. Response.
I think you got your response. He
For
screamed.
a minute or two, he's finally stopped screaming. Oh, you're not killing me.
No. But you're crossing through my area.
I was told to go here. Told that there was a lot of money to be made.
Money, you say?
Yes, shiny, glittery coin.
Just then, another noise interrupts the night. More footsteps coming from a different direction, whirring gizmos and gears. Another creature that the kobold has yet to behold. I like that. I rhymed. I didn't even know I would.
Nice.
A warforged creature from the realm of Eberron looms out of the darkness.
Oh, was that my cue?
It was, yes.
Hello? Anybody there?
And once again, screaming kobold.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
After a little bit, he calms down and says, "Why do you strange things keep appearing?"
What do you mean? This is Eberron, isn't it?
What's an Eberron?
It was obvious then to the Warforged that he was no longer in Eberron.
Must find a way back. You, creature of short. Where are we?
I am not short. I'm terribly titanic for my race. Yes, yes. I am a titan among my kind.
Creature with drums? What are you?
I would very much like to know this as well.
I am a loxodon.
What?
I posit the Metal One's question. What?
I said I am a loxodon.
What is a loxodon? I've never heard of such thing.
Nobody's heard of us.
Zun just kind of looks around and says, "I didn't eat any strange mushrooms, did I?"
If you did, you must puke up those mushrooms.
No, I don't think I have. It's fine. I wish I had.
Then, as if by some stroke of fate, one from the north, the other from the south, a gnome approaches from the south, and a half-elf from the north, both coming out of the darkness and into the light of the street lamp, converging on the other three, wholly unexpectedly.
Halt! Who goes there?
Hello? Hello?
Wrong way, clearly.
Oh, thank the gods. Two normal creatures.
Hey,
Yeah,
I'm
I take
sorry.
offense to that.
You are a titan of a gray monster, and you are made of metal.
you are a screaming lizard.
I am a kobold. I am not a lizard. I am descended from dragons.
So what is this feast?
Or a
Who?
trap.
Why are you all gathered here?
I was told to meet someone.
I was walking through a forest, and then I was at the top of a mountain.
I was pooping and I heard a screaming lizard.
Oh,
You heard no such thing.
Mm-hmm. I
Oh,
was pooping.
ow.
He startled me, and he said something about gold. That's when we met the metal thing.
Yeah, I was out hunting and, well, fell asleep. Came back. And went through the forest, and now I'm here. I don't have a clue where I am.
A friendly voice from someplace behind the group pipes up, and a portly man steps out of the shadows, striking a light to a lantern, and holding it high above his head. "Oh, I thought I heard people out here. Confused as to where you are. This is the village of Barovia."
Yes, I know. I was told to come here.
Isn't that
Oh,
the
that
kind of a
makes
soup?
Ooh, You're all a bit of a motley crew.
Crew.
I don't know any
I
of these
don't
people.
know these strangers.
Well, I suggest that we all get acquainted inside. He gestures with his free hand to the opening in his garden wall, towards a house. It's not dangerous to be on the streets after dark.
It's
Ah.
already rather dark,
Alright.
isn't it?
Wait, if it's not dangerous, does that mean it's safe?
And what's your name, friend?
My name? Ah. My name is Henry, whose last name I have not decided yet.
Henry?
Yes, I'm Henry, son of Uther.
I honestly expected you to say Inigo Montoya.
Well,
Maybe
looking
later.
at your feet, I thought you were a Hoover.
Again, we should go inside. There's danger afoot.
And as soon as he said danger, the kobold just went for it. He's going where he's told.
Ooh,
Fast little one, isn't he?
very.
Interesting.
Yeah, let's just follow that creature.
But
Yes,
it
please.
screams.
What'd you say, Cubby?
I said, but it screams.
It screams. I need to hear that scream.
Anyone got a muscle frame?
Got a what?
A muscle?
A muscle. Oh,
You know,
a
just to
muzzle.
try out his voice a little bit. Maybe a gag of some kind.
I have a water skin we can shove in there.
Well, not to be rude, but I am returning to my home, and I would suggest that you join me. You see, there's been danger here lately. In fact, not just lately, for quite some time. The dead walk these streets at night, and it would be ill-advised to stay out here, where you could easily be surrounded.
I say, let's talk inside.
Yeah, I'd never say no to an invitation to an estate.
Please, quickly, into the garden at least, so I can close and lock the gate.
I walk in.
And so do I.
I will follow.
Yeah, alright.
Now that you are safely in his house, he has closed the gate to the porch, closed the door,
Whoops.
and locked both as he passes through them, and gestures politely for you to enter the main foyer of his house, where you can see light from a fireplace filling the main chamber. In that main chamber, feel free to put your tokens wherever you'd like.
Plop.
Ah, excellent. Henry draws the doors closed, and then turns slowly. I can't thank you enough for actually journeying in here, but I must apologize.
Why
Henry,
must you
what did you do, Henry?
apologize?
I am His eyes began to water. It is my unfortunate duty to inform you that one of you has to die.
Come
The
on.
kobold's pulling out the stick.
My sword has been drawn since we walked in.
Oh, no. It's too early for me to die. I have many things I must do.
Oh, you'll have to sort it out. You see, it hungers.
What do you mean? What hungers?
That's a good question.
I can't give away too much. But it is a problem. A big problem. And now, I'm afraid, it's your problem.
How's that work out?
Well, if one of you is not to die tonight, there will be consequences. Grave consequences. And so,
Consequences for who?
for everyone. You, me, the entire land of Barovia.
So you're saying one of us individuals in this room has to die?
Yes, one of you must die.
Why
Like-
one of us?
Like us specifically, or could we like go find a homeless guy, or
I do
There's
not
no-
trust the large one.
There's no finding a homeless person. You're already in here.
And he locked the doors.
The only way out is to appease the house.
okay, or like we could
So-
kill him, or
What's to stop us from feeding it with you?
You see, I thought you'd ask that question. I was fed to it long ago.
Fuck, it's a ghost.
That's troubling.
And having said that, Henry vanishes.
Oh, son of Tiamat.
Ah, damn peasants.